What is going on there, guys? Kempy here. Today we are back with the Wrexham save. I have gone so far forward. It is getting to some very exciting times in the season, and today we have our youth intake, possibly champions, and the semi-finals of the FA Trophy. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash a like on this video, comment down below on how your saves are going, and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on anything coming next in the channel. Season 2 is hopefully starting just this weekend. And it looks like it will be Season 2 in the League 2, which is exciting. We are 13 points clear with just 7 games to go. York are the team we play next, and they're a decent side, but no match for the mighty Wrexham. A lot has happened since you guys were last here. There's been a lot of transfers made. We have brought in some very experienced players. In fact, 4 transfers have come in. One massive name in Jake Forster-Kasky, much known for his time over at Charlton, just £28,000. And another option in centre midfield on a 1.5-year contract. Decent signing. He's been okay for us, averaging a 6.96. Played nearly 10 games for us now. But for 28k, I thought just simply too good to turn down. Next up is Kean Harries, £5,000, a left-footed centre-back from Swindon, and he is Welsh as well. He looks very good, and he has been decent for us. Again, a 7.10 average rating, 8 games overall, including games off the bench. So Kean has been a decent signing. Again, a 1.5-year contract. A free transfer of someone who I was quite apprehensive about signing. He's got the sort of the traits you don't normally look for: the injury prone, the inconsistent, but average rating so far of 7.18, and that is Luke Garbett, who you can see from these stats is way too good for the National League. He has been superb. He isn't even on that much money as well, £2,000 a week. Paul Mullins on 4.5, so half of what Paul Mullins is on, and I managed to get in an injury release clause as well. I was nervous. He's had some big injuries in his career. I did not want to get stung by them, so I put in that just in case. And last off was a backup striker in on loan, and someone who I rate very highly in real life. I've watched him a few times. I've been so excited when I've watched him as well, and it is big Sinclair Armstrong from QPR. We are paying £400 of his wages, I believe. Hardly anything, and he is an absolute beast. He's not scored for us, but he's looked good in the match engine, and purely for fun. We're playing so well, we're signing players for fun. Some have left as well, and they include Anthony Ford went to St Patrick's Athletic for £21,000. Ben Tozer went to Stevenage. I was just happy to get him off the wage bill. He was on like £4,000, so it was good to get him gone. Mark Howard has gone out to Fylde on loan. Luke Young has left for Exeter. And then 2 youngsters, Ryan Austin and Kai Calderbrack Park, has also gone. And today, the reason I bring you back is we have our youth intake. Now, I'm not that impressed. It's 5-star. It's meant to be an excellent youth intake and a golden generation. But we've got no one really that jumps out massively to me. I've looked through some of their stats. Jack Barry looks decent, nothing too special. He's unambitious, which I really don't like, so hopefully we can change that with his 15 determination. But he's a winger who can cross and dribble. He really can't finish. He might end up being sort of a centre mid, maybe a deep line playmaker. Carl Breeze is a ball midfielder. He looks okay. Again, not fantastic. The person I like the most is actually Harry Price. He looks quite good as an advanced forward. He's not too slow. He's 5'11" already at the age of 16. Decent finishing, very determined, a resolute personality, and just looks overall quite good as a striker with a lot of room to grow. Gerald Lock doesn't look too bad either as a winger. Jordan Evans doesn't look great. He looks okay, decent first touch and passing, in fact very good, but has not got the... He's 5'4". I noticed that last time I saw him. Actually, he's a hobbit, so and he can't jump either. So Jordan Evans is a dwarf in the midfield. Mark Jones, another striker who cannot finish. He might end up being a winger on attack, but he can't cross either. So it'll be interesting to see what we do with him. 17 bravery, big aggression as well. He can pass the ball. He might end up being a centre mid, although he can't really head, he can't really mark, he can't really tackle. So I've got no idea what's going to happen to Mark Jones, one of them weird regens. And Isaac Williams-Thomas looks okay as well. Much more of a centre back for me. He is 6'3", so he's an absolute man mountain at 15 years of age. Decent heading, marking and tackling for his age. Great jumping reach as well. He's aggressive, he's composed, which I like at that age, but he's not very determined, and he's got the unambitious. So, meh. The rest as well are not great. They're all about the 1.5, 2-star potential. and everyone is Welsh, which I don't know if that's because of the level we're at, or if it's a Wrexham thing, or if it's a pre-beta thing. But in the beta, every single youth intake I had was so interesting with all the nationalities. Again, I'm not sure if it's because we're in the National League. I imagine it will be. But I'm disappointed to see they were all Welsh. I'd have liked to have seen, a random Israeli centre-back or something a bit weird, a bit of an anomaly to say. Would have been quite cool to see. The form we've been in since you guys were last here, obviously a long time ago with the double-header against Solihull Moors. We carried on January unbeaten, having some fantastic form. Lost one game in the whole of February, and that was a game against Aldershot in the Vanarama National League 2-0. And then we've been unbeaten since then as well, having an unbeaten March. So we've been playing some very, very good football. A draw last time out against Bromley hopefully is not going to slow down our title winning season. We've got York at home next. Then we've got a double header in the FA Trophy against Chesterfield with Oldham in the middle there. I was going to say Fulham, that would be quite some fall from grace. And then there is just 5 games left of the season. So my plan for today is to play the semi-final second leg with you guys and possibly the game against Oldham or Notts County, depending on if we can win the league today. I'd love to get that done today. And then Friday's episode can be us lifting the FA Trophy as well. So Saturday we can have a lovely weekend full of transfers, full of Football League action. So if you guys are excited for that, make sure to smash the like button. It is all coming thick and fast on the channel, and your support has not gone unnoticed. So thank you so much. I'm going to go forward a couple of days, play this game against York, play the first leg of the FA Trophy and the game against Oldham. I'll show you guys the goals highlights for that, and we can get in to the semi-final second leg against Chesterfield. Deadline day had the one signing for us then. It was Will Andiapan from Tottenham. He was set for release. So, like I do every single time, we are down in the non-leagues. I got them all in on trial, and he looks fantastic. He's a Welshman as well. He can either play for Wales, England, or India, so which is pretty cool. He has the potential to go right up to the Sky Bet Championship. He is 6'2", which is decent. Some great stats as well for a defender. And if you guys have noticed, we are using the Tato skin by Woozy. This skin is absolutely stunning. This is no plug. There's absolutely nothing, but this skin is just beautiful. I absolutely love it. There is nothing I don't like about this skin. It's just absolutely stunning. And the match day experience as well, beautiful. You can see I'm using the Lujo squad view as well, which I've downloaded. And we've got some good players here in on Trial 2. I've got some scouting going on as well for hot prospects coming through with their contract running out soon. We played that game against York. It was a 1-0 win and a Jordan Davies goal. We are now 14 points clear, if my maths is correct. There has been a very, very interesting turn of events. I've played the game against Chesterfield, in which it was a 1-1 draw and a very, very good game against them. Shimanga getting the goal for Chesterfield, Paul Mullin getting the goal for us, the 2 top scorers in the league. Speaking of the league, I think we can win the league today. If we win this game, we go on to 100 points, leaving Solihull Moors on 83. Chesterfield can go up to 85 points with their win, but our massive superior goal difference can help us secure the league today. I've had the meeting with the boys. They're all up for it. I didn't mess it up, which I'm very happy with because I normally would. So today could be the day we win the Vanarama National League with 5 games to play, which would be unbelievable. So we've got Oldham at home, Chesterfield have got Maidenhead away. I think we can do it, and we will do it as well. I'll build a team with you guys. We'll do this all completely live unless I have another little coughing fit, which is probably going to happen. So live might not be the way it goes. I am wary that we've got Chesterfield. We are going to win the league, aren't we? So I'm wary we need to rest some players for this Chesterfield game that maybe aren't completely up for it. Have we got McFadden back? We have, which is good. Laviniere is not going to play right wing. It is going to be Kirk Miller. Forster Kasky in the middle with Florent Hottie. Jordan Davies can play out on the left. He's been fantastic recently as well. A 7.15, 10 goals, 9 assists, exactly what you want from a left mid, and loves at the club as well. I should mention Paul Mullin, 36 games, 28 goals, 9 assists, 8 player matches, 7.44. But Ollie Palmer, I think, actually beats him so far. Always the same, 38 games, 26 goals, 10 assists, 7.57, so a slightly better average rating. Mullin has got more goals overall with the cups, etc. So he's on 36, Ollie Palmer is on 31. If we look at the Vanarama National League, it's actually still Max Macmillan who is top for Barnet. This kid just keeps scoring goals. We're going to play with Armstrong up front as well instead of Mullin. Armstrong is not really the best at this. We're having a deep line forward. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about today's game because I really want to get the league done. It would be so cool to finally win a trophy on this year's game. Right, I've told the boys to relax at the racecourse. We are unbeaten for a very, very long time. It is a strong side nonetheless, even though he is a slightly bit rotated. Oldham on good form themselves, lost the last game before that and beaten in 4. So no mean feat. I need to change this to be onto key highlights rather than extended because I won't be able to talk for half hour, and that is sometimes how long these extended highlight games last. They're great fun to watch and analyse, and you guys actually finally get to see as well this lovely touchline tablet. You've got everything you could ever want on here. Match analysis, stats, home stats, away stats, shots. The heat map is the one I normally sit on. The passing network, which is one I pointed out on the previous one I had in just the 2 little panels. There's a whole beautiful big one on this, which is awesome to see. The heat map is really good because it shows quite accurately where you're sitting on the pitch. So you can see so far the first 3 minutes, both teams are quite deep. You can see we are progressing already up the pitch while they're sitting back a tiny bit more, although that's just switched straight away. It takes about half hour for the heat map to sort of get right into its rhythm. But you can see it's actually quite a battled game in the middle of the park. And we have got our first highlight. And could it be a highlight which gets us a lead? It's Paul Mullin battling from the front, doing what he normally does best. Kirk Miller down the wing, plays Paul Mullin again, beats his man and goes alone. Super Paul Mullin puts us at 1-0 up. 29th goal in the league and is 37th overall. Paul Mullin is a danger man. You cannot stop this man from scoring. No matter who you are, I think we can take Paul Mullin to the Premier League. He'll outscore Haaland. He'll outscore anyone. Super Paul Mullin has scored again, and that is 1-0 against Oldham. One thing we do need to get, we need to sack off this, get the latest scores in, sack off this, and get the league table in. You can see my voice has gone up because Mikulski has scored for Maidenhead, putting them 1-0 up against Chesterfield, meaning the trophy can be won tonight at the racecourse. Oh, half hour in it is getting exciting. Then 1-0 for all of the home sides. Then 35 minutes in, we are playing well today. I'm going to drop into, oh my God, they are 2-0 up. We could actually do it. We could finally win a trophy on this year's FM if we just don't bottle this. Oldham are in the bottom half of the league. We are going for the dub. Miller with the ball in. Armstrong with a header just over the bar. And that is the end of the first half. Don't look at your phones, lads. You don't want to see the result of the other games. Just keep doing what you're doing and we can win this. Still 2-0 then to Maidenhead. I just saw Chesterfield had scored and we've got a highlight immediately. It is McFadden clearing the ball, flying to Florent Hossie, up to Sinclair Armstrong, plays the ball back, a long ball over the top. It's not going to fall to Mullin, but he is going to win the second ball. Kirk Miller on it now, finds Hossie, through to Mullin. Oh, good save from Norman. He did look offside, I have to admit, and he was in fact offside. It is Kavanagh scoring for Chesterfield, but as long as they don't win, we win the league. 62 minutes in, Dobra has scored for them, and that game is now sitting at 2-2. It could all be for nothing, the excitement. 20 minutes left in this one, then we can't forget about our own game. Jacob Mendy is going to come on. We'll keep Ollie Palmer off. We're going to bring on Demetriou for Kean Harries as well. 20 minutes to go. I am literally just watching that game. This game is not even happening in my eyes. But the ball has very heavily been with Oldham. I wonder what the actual stats are. The stats percentage-wise of possession is 53% to Oldham. You can see that they are having much more possession of the ball. And their heat map is much hotter than ours in this front left area. However, we are just keeping the ball nicely. This is not a good time to concede. And what a save that is from Hilton. In fact, it hit the post. It wasn't even a save. 3 minutes added on. Oh, there was a goal. It was for Gateshead. 30 seconds to go. It looks like the title is finally going to come to the racecourse and we're finally going to get out of the non-league and get up into the Football League. 15 seconds. Hold on for us, Maidenhead. Sinclair Armstrong scores as well. 5 seconds to go in our game, and we are 2-0 up. That's this result secured. Have Maidenhead secured theirs. I don't want to see no replay. I just want to see the trophy lift for Wrexham. And it is 2-0 at the racecourse. And we have won the Vanarama National League. That is good. We are on 100 points already. We have potential to finish on 115 points. Rob McElhenney, Ryan Reynolds, get me in as the gaffer. Me and Phil Parkinson can work wonders together. But it's the trophy lift, and it is that man lifting the trophy as well. 2-0 to the boys, and I am absolutely buzzing. It has been an unreal first season at the Vanarama National League. I'm going to try and print screen that as well for a thumbnail. God, I am buzzing. We are champions of the Vanarama National League. It's come so close last year. We've finally done it this year, and the Wrexham boys are going back up into the Football League. The classic cartwheel, number 19, I believe that is Jacob Mendy, pulling out the cartwheel for the boys. What an absolute legend. I am buzzing. Can we make it even better? Win the second leg of the semi-final against Chesterfield and get into another game at Wembley with the Super Red Dragons. The board have set their initial budgets. The wage budget is at 105,000 and the transfer budget at 102. So we've got another 25 grand added on to a wage budget. And we're a team who has League One players throughout the team already. I'm confident we could do back-to-backs and get straight into League One. The board are absolutely buzzing. The press are buzzing. Everyone is buzzing around. Pre-season odds, we were 1-10. We were massive favourites. But after, I believe it's around 20 years, Wrexham are finally back into not the National League, the Football League. We're finally going up. The board are very, very happy. The supporters are very, very happy. Mullin on form yet again. The man just scores goals. And we've been crowned champions. We've hit the century, the 100-point mark with 5 games to go. Come on, Wrexham. Let's go out there and get to a final now. A little bit of negotiating. I managed to drop my wage down to 1.1k rather than 1.5 to secure a 2-year contract, which I'm happy with. I'd rather not be on so much money, but get a bit more security in the job. And that is exactly what we've got. We are confirmed. The board delighted. We're delighted. The fans delighted. Kempy stays. An equally huge day then, and we are here at the Technique Stadium away to Chesterfield, managed by Paul Cook. The team for us is Joe Hilton, Marcel Laviniere, Captain Aaron Hayden, Mickey Dimitru, Luke Garbett, Kirk Miller, Thomas O'Connor, Max Haygarth, Jordan Davies, Paul Mullin and Ollie Palmer returned to the starting lineup. It is a massive, massive game. Shimanga starts up front for Chesterfield. Let's prove we are the team. We are the champions. Let's get the FA Trophy as well. Right, first highlight then. It is starting at the back for Chesterfield. And it is King. Finding Banks. Tries to go in Shimanga, but it is well cut out by O'Connor. Mullin in behind. Paul Mullin chips the keeper. And it is 2-1. Kirk Miller to Paul Mullin. Super Paul Mullin has scored so many goals this season. Exactly like that. Where he's running behind the back line and they're just not good enough to catch him. And he's got the composure. He's got the finishing. A little cheeky dink over the keeper. I'd like some salt with them chips, Paul. 1-0. Straight into it. Literally 1 minute later, it is Max Haygarth on the ball. Finding Captain Hayden. A long ball forward. Easily grasped by the keeper. Coverland for Chesterfield. A long ball forward and Hayden does win the header. Haygarth loses out though to Shimanga and they find Mandeville down this right hand side, finding King. Back into Banks. Ollie Palmer's there and we are dogging for this game. We want to go to Wembley. We want to get that FA Trophy that we didn't quite get last year out in real life. We want to get it this year. The boys are not going to settle for anything less unless Shimanga has got something to say for it. Good save by Joel Hilton then. 10 minutes in, it is action-packed here in the FA Trophy. We are currently on balance. You can see we are much more the aggressive side this game against Chesterfield. We are right up there this game. They are sitting deep. We are pressuring them. We're going to try and get a second goal. If we do, we'll drop back to a slightly deeper role. There's no need to go for it too much if we get one more. But I think we'll need to score a couple today because Chesterfield are a very good side and they've got an unbelievable striker up front in Shimanga. But first half, he's not had too much this game. It looks like we're going to come straight out from that halftime team talk. Did I say something wrong, or are the boys fired up for the second half? It's a long ball forward. Palmer goes in with a fantastic challenge. That is a non-league challenge there from Ollie Palmer. He is eventually dispossessed by Mandeville, but a nice bit of fight is exactly what you like to see. Kirk Miller, our danger man, down the right-hand side on the ball. He's got 3 men surrounding him. Oh, what a save from Coverland. It was a great ball in from Kirk Miller. Ollie Palmer gets on the end of it. From 6 yards out, the keeper makes a fantastic save and keeps it at 1-0 Wrexham. 20 minutes to go. No subs were made yet. I've dropped the line slightly deeper. I've gone to a more cautious style of play. We are looking for that second goal now. And there he is. We've got Mullin. Super Paul Mullin. That is his second of the season. His 39th of the season. In fact, second of the game. He might hit 50. We've got probably 7 games left. He might hit 50. And the guy just scores goals for fun. I wouldn't put it past him to try and hit 50 next year as well, because he is unbelievable in this match engine. 2-0, we'll make some subs. McFadden can come on at the back. Forster Casey can come on as well for Maxi Haygarth. And we'll leave it as that for now. We might take off Ollie Palmer very soon, just for Sinclair Armstrong. We will do it now, just under 10 minutes to go. Sinclair Armstrong on that deep line forward. On support, we'll do it, because there's only a couple to go. We're making changes, and it's making absolutely no difference, which is superb, because we are into the final of the Vanarama Trophy, the FA Trophy. Score now, Chesterfield. It doesn't matter. You're out, and we're through. And we have got a trip to Wembley to finish off this unbelievable first season. And it is all thanks to that man, Paul Mullin, getting another 2 goals today. Who are we playing? And it is Gateshead, who have been a difficult side for us to play against this season. We've played against them twice. How have we fared against them? I believe we lost to them we beat them 3-4, because this is theirs. The other time I think we lost, we drew 1-0. So they've been a difficult customer. There's been a lot of goals. It's been tight, but we play them this season to finish off our season. What we'll do is we'll have a special live episode coming out then on Friday for the FA Trophy final. We'll finish off the season. We'll look at the beautiful brand new dynamic manager timeline. We'll finish the season up, so tell you my plans for the transfer window. And the transfer window is going to be a long old special, and that'll be great fun on Saturday. If you guys are buzzing as I am for us finally getting up into the Football League, smash a like on this video. Make this the most viewed, the most liked, the most commented on video you can. It helps me out so much, and today has been unbelievable. Thank you for your support. Thank you to Wrexham, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll speak to you next time.